let's solidify real quick the starting five for these Los Angeles Lakers. I mean, you see what we're putting out as far as a product on the floor. If you were JJ Redick, what starting five would you go with for the duration of this season, unless, of course, a trade will be made? When you look at who we have on this roster, who would be your designated starting five? Everybody in the live chat, y'all let us know in the chat who will be your starting five as well.
I love this question, man. I love this question. Now, I like the way Rui has played the last couple of games. Can he hold that? I'm not sure. You know who can be consistent for us, though, on two-way? Dorian Finney-Smith. So it's the exact same starting lineup we have now. Austin at the point, Max Christie at the 2. Dorian Finney-Smith is the only substitution at the 3. LeBron and AD. That's my starting lineup. Unless Rui can maintain and sustain. And I think they made this trade to put a fire on Rui's behind. He need to continue to play because when he plays at an elite level, he's the best starter at the wing position we have. But he's a part-timer, man. We don't know if he's going to give you 9 points or he's going to give you 18 or 21. We don't know. And
it's
so
sad, bro.
That's why we got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's the insurance policy. You know, even if he doesn't give you, even if he only gives you 9 points, he's going to lock up, he's going to rebound, he's going to do other things. So I love it. That's my starting lineup.
Man, damn. Oh, man, that's I like your five. I like your five. I'm surprised at your five.
It is.
But maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. I don't want to be disrespectful and make this thing a Dalton Connect versus Dorian Finney-Smith thing, because we're going to get into that subtopic in our last topic when we talk about the impact of this Dorian Finney-Smith move. But why would you start Dorian at the 3 before Dalton Connect, in your opinion?
Well, because Dalton, even though he's shown flashes, he's still a rookie. He's still got a lot to prove. Finney-Smith is a veteran. And if we want to win now, we need a consistent commodity. Now, I'm not saying Dalton can't eventually become consistent, and I do have him in my starting lineup eventually. But sometimes as fans, I think we're too emotional. We like to put players we like because of their potential in the starting lineup. When in reality, all Dalton needs is 25-plus minutes to be effective, right? Well, that could be whether he's starting or coming off the bench. On the other hand, Dorian Finney-Smith unlocks so much in the starting lineup. First of all, if you put Dorian Finney-Smith there, Austin Reeves' defensive liability completely goes away because now you got 2 elite-level defenders with Max Christie and Dorian Finney-Smith. And you got one in the paint in Anthony Davis. So now 3 of your 5 are consistently giving you effort. They're consistently scrappy and wreaking havoc. That's a nightmare for the league right there. And you know, for that simple reason, that's my starting lineup. Defense. To me, defense wins championships. You've seen the impact Max Christie by himself has already made. Can you imagine inserting Dorian Finney-Smith into that starting lineup? That's going to be what we've been hoping for, man, defensively.
You know, and the more you spoke on it, the more I actually like that, bro, because when you look at how weak the second and third unit is with guys like Christian Wood and Vando being unavailable and we're still waiting on Christian Coloco to really wake up. I like the thought of having Rui and Dalton Connect both coming off the bench for some offensive firepower. I think they could sustain some leads that Lakers starting 5 would have, or if we were close. I think Dalton and Rui, if they're on, will be a nice little fit. Domio says he will put Sauce, Reddish, Braun, Finney-Smith, and AD as his starting 5. Okay.
That's all defense. That's all defense right there. But whether it's Reddish or Max Christie, I actually prefer Christie because Christie's been stroking that thing lately, man. No Diddy. He's been stroking that thing. He's been wetting it up from beyond the arc. So that slightly gives me the edge for him than Reddish. But I do like Reddish's length and defense as well.
Dan, what do you think about this dude right here? Because Herman brought him up. We're talking about Vando. Are you done with Vando? Do you still have faith in Vando? Like, where do you stand at when we talk about Jarred Vanderbilt, bro? Because I'm done.
Well, I'm disappointed. I'm very disappointed in the fact that he hasn't played at all. I wouldn't mind if they did flip him because we no longer have the need for him since we now have a 3-and-D wing, which is a little bit better because he can actually score. But I'm not done with him. I'll tell you why. Because can you imagine the starting lineup I just gave you with a bench of Dalton Connect? You got Gabe Vincent. You got Vando there. You got maybe even Christian Wood if he ever comes back with Jackson Hayes, or Coloco, whoever's playing there. We now have a starting lineup that can wreak havoc and a bench that can not let up on the defensive end as well. So I would love Vando to come off the bench, ease his way back in. And if he ever gets to that elite level, we'll have that conversation again. But if he doesn't come back and we trade him, I'm not mad at that either, because we've looked tremendous without him defensively in spurts. And with this trade, we're going to look even better. So right. I'm impartial to whether he comes back or not. But I do hope that he gets healthy. I think that's crucial, whether we move him or not moving forward.
For all the latest news and debates on the Los Angeles Lakers, be sure to subscribe here to the Lakers Land platform. Also, don't forget to check out our playback room for our free VIP watch parties to all our Lakers games, and of course the live Lakerland podcast. That's playback.tv/LakersLand.
Oh my God, I love your outfit. Where did you get that shirt? It's from Lakers Land. They have a merch site with a bunch of stuff. You should really check it out. They always got something going on, not just basketball, but fashion too. Like, look at this shirt. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cop more from Lakers Land.